The Christmas tree that couldn't grow. In a beautiful forest, far, far away, stood rows of tall and proud pine trees. Each year, the trees hoped they would be chosen to become a Christmas tree for families in the nearby village. The trees would dream of being decorated with sparkling lights, shiny ornaments, and a bright star on top. But among these tall trees stood one tiny tree, named Pip. Pip was much smaller than the other trees, and no matter how hard he tried to grow taller and stronger, he just couldn't seem to catch up. While the other trees stretched their branches high toward the sky, Pip's branches were small and thin. "I'll never be big enough to be a Christmas tree," Pip thought sadly as he looked at the larger trees. Every day, the other trees would talk excitedly about being chosen for Christmas. But Pip just listened quietly, feeling too small to be noticed. One chilly December morning, the sound of laughter echoed through the forest. Families had come to pick their Christmas trees. They wandered through the woods, choosing the tallest, most beautiful trees to take home. "I hope they pick me," one tall tree whispered to another. "They won't pick me," Pip sighed softly, trying to hide his disappointment. As the families walked past, one by one, they admired the big trees and cut them down to take home. But no one seemed to notice Pip. He watched as the other trees were carried away, feeling more alone and forgotten. Just as Pip was about to give up hope, he noticed something. A young girl, no older than 5, was walking toward him with her parents. She had bright eyes and a big smile. The girl stopped right in front of Pip and knelt down. "Look, Mommy, look, Daddy," the girl said excitedly. "This one is perfect." Pip was shocked. "She picked me?" he thought. "But I'm so small." Her parents looked at the little tree and smiled. "Are you sure, sweetie? This tree is very tiny. We could get a bigger one." But the girl shook her head. "No, this one is special. I love it." The parents chuckled. "All right then, we'll take this one." Pip couldn't believe it. They were taking him home. As the family gently dug him out of the ground and placed him in a pot, Pip felt proud. He might not be the biggest tree, but he had been chosen. When they arrived home, the little girl carefully decorated Pip with small lights, shiny red ornaments, and even a little golden star that fit perfectly on top. Pip's branches sparkled and glowed, and for the first time, he felt truly special. That evening, the family gathered around Pip, singing Christmas carols and laughing together. The little girl hugged Pip's tiny trunk and whispered, "You're the best Christmas tree ever." Pip's heart swelled with joy. He realized that being small didn't matter. What mattered was how happy he made the little girl and her family. He didn't need to be tall or grand to bring Christmas magic into someone's home. As the night grew quiet and the family went to sleep, Pip looked around the cozy living room, lit by the soft glow of his twinkling lights. He understood now that everyone, no matter how big or small, has a special role to play. From that day on, Pip knew that being different wasn't something to be sad about. It made him unique. He may have been the tiniest Christmas tree, but to the little girl and her family, he was perfect just the way he was.